This was considered to be one of the worst Pokemon products when it released, and it was being fire sold on Sam's Club's website.
Pokemon TCG Classic was basically a premium board game version of Pokemon TCG that featured revamped cards from multiple eras to create these 3 decks. The box it comes in folds out in a very nice Pokemon Stadium, which is simple yet feels more luxurious than a kid's game. The counters come in this black box where they are made out of metal and nicely painted. Here's the damage counters, the poison counter, and the burn counter. As you can see, they are very detailed, and instead of the coin flip, the players will place one of these metal balls here and it will roll into one of these divots. Not sure how random that actually is, so I would probably stick with the coin flip. Now here we have the stars of the show, the cards inside of the decks. These cards are not tournament legal, so their only use is to be played in these decks, which is why I called it a board game earlier. Alright guys, so we are going to take a closer look at each of these decks, unscripted, and I'm really excited because these have just been sitting in my closet for over a year, and I don't remember how the cards look. And we're going to take a deeper look into all 3. We have a water, leaf, and a fire deck, and of course the big 3 are in these, but there's also a lot of other really cool cards that people don't know are in these decks. So that's why I'm really excited to show these to you, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with the water one first. So let's crack this open, and these deck boxes are really cool quality, and they have like some kind of like leather inside here. Let's take a look. Boom, and boom, right off the bat we have Suicune EX. That's one of those cool ones. The holo patterns are really nice in these, and you're gonna see more as we go through these. Some of the cards in here, they have like a full holo on the borders as well, and it's kind of disappointing because it's not all of the cards have it, like the Japanese version of this. So you'll see like Verse Seeker, and there's that holo. Look how awesome. These are also in the sleeves that come with the box. So they have 3 different shades of this gray that they come in. And I'm gonna be kind of quick here. I don't want to bore you guys with too much of the regular trainer cards, but I do want to show them to you just so I show you the full unboxing experience. This is what I was talking about earlier with the border that has the holo on it. And it's unfortunate that this was only on, drops in the ocean, whereas some of the other really cool cards, the Pokemon specifically, they could have put this on there too. Wish they had that, but oh well. Boss's Orders, we've got Giovanni on there, Genghis Khan. Here we go, and you can tell here too that you have cards from all different kinds of eras. Like these are more modern type of trainers here, and this is like a more modern looking card, this Genghis Khan, but then boom, you have Lieutenant Surge's Raticate. It almost kind of reminds me of like Commander format where Magic the Gathering, you can have pretty much any card from any era and put them in these decks. So it's cool that they have old and new style cards that you can play with together, which is really unique to this Pokemon board game. Mr. Mime, look at that. Mr. Mime. You got Hypno, Drowsy, those look really cool. They look modern as well. Lapras. Man, this holo is insane on these. And there's another one of those really cool cards that's in here that not a lot of people know about. The Articuno. It's, I believe this is the one from Fossil. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. There's so many cards that I've seen, and I have so many cards. I don't know what sets they're always from, but Articuno, this one looks insane, and it has the vintage style. You even see like the shadow here. That's awesome. And then boom, Magikarp, Gyarados, Staryu, Starmie, and the energies in here are so cool. So we got the double colorless energy, and man, that holo pattern looks amazing on these energy cards. So really, this deck is made for a more premium experience when playing the game. Boom, look at these. Getting the full treatment for, something like Switch. You get two full holo switches, which is great, Rocket's admin. And I know there's the Blastoise in here somewhere. Okay, there's the War Turtles. Look at that. We got 2 War Turtles, Squirtle, and there it is. That's what we're looking for, Blastoise. Let's take all these here. War Turtle, this is from the base set. Man, these look so good. They really do these cards justice. The Japanese version, I gotta tell you, it looks so much better. So the holo pattern extends to the borders, and instead of a yellow border, I believe it's gold. Let me know in the comments. I looked at them last year, And I think they were a bit more expensive, that's why I went with this one. But there's that Blastoise. And then we'll just very quickly, we'll kind of go through these. You got Bill. Oh, Mewtwo! I forgot about Mewtwo! Look at that Mewtwo. Another one from base set. And wow, that holo looks so cool. And then boom, bunch of energies. These all have that special holo foil as well. So now that you kind of know what's in these, I'm gonna go through the next two a lot quicker, just so we can get to the good stuff. All right, so boom. All right, the leaf one. I guess you can guess who's in this one, but there's a few other cool Pokemon cards that we could find in here as well that we'll take a look at. And boom, right off the bat, we got Lugia EX. Very nice. Very cool Flash Holo. There's like 3 different Holo things going on. There's like the flashes, you got the stars, and there's a little bit of like glitter in there. Very nice. And then we'll just go quick through these. Boom, we got Chansey in here. Chansey from Vintage. Dodrio. Hitmonchan. Oh, this one's awesome. Here, I'll show you. So Hitmonchan, this is one of those older cards. You can see Hitmonlee is on one of the peaks back there. And then you have the Hitmonlee right here. This is like one of those cards where it has the 2 different perspectives from the art. These are really cool. I should make a video on this because of how awesome that is. So, boom. Sandslash, Sandshrew, Pinsir, Scyther and Pinsir. This is the old Scyther art from Fossil again, just like that Articuno, I believe. If I'm wrong on that, please let me know. Parasect, Paris. And again, see those borders? They just randomly put it on the Switch when there's a lot of really cool cards that they could have put that on. And more. Okay, here we're getting to some of the good stuff as well. I believe the Venusaur is here. So we got Ivysaur, Bulbasaur. Oh, uh-oh. Well, where is it? Onyx. I like that art. That looks really cool with that holo pattern. And then here, Sunseed, another one where they just randomly put the really nice border on there. Uh-oh, do I not have... Okay, so here's the Venusaur. It was just randomly put in the back there. I don't know what I was doing when I put these into boxes. Boom, there's that Venusaur. Again, like multiple holo patterns going on here. Just makes these cards really nice. All right, and the last one is gonna be the fire one right here. Set this aside. Boom. You can see right off the bat, we have Clefable from Jungle Set. And I have the error version of the vintage Clefable somewhere. It has a stamp right here from Jungle Set that's just missing. And it's a very common error with Clefable. Really nice card. Nice to have it in this holo foil. And all right, here's the EX in here. The Ho-Oh, that's great. These cards are really cool. I don't know if these are going to be worth something in the future, but those ones are really nice. And of course, we are looking for, well, we're not looking for this, but here's the Clefairy. We're looking for the Charizard in here. That's what we're looking for. Electrode. This one, surprising, looks really cool because it's a black background, and then the sparkles look more muted on the black, but then with the colors, man, they really pop, those sparkles on that, on those lines right there. So that's really cool. And oh, this one does have base set Pikachu as well. I forgot about that one. Magmar, Rapidash, Ponyta. Let's do this quick for you, and here we go. We got Charmeleon, boom, doing a slash. We've got Charmander, and the big guy right here, we got the base set Charizard, and it looks beautiful. One of the cooler Charizards in my opinion. It doesn't have any texture, so it's really true to the original base set Charizard. I know like the classic collection from Celebrations, they got the texture on there, which is cool, but this one, no texture, but really cool sparkles on it. Really different from any other holo pattern I've ever seen. So there you go. So that's the decks that are in these. I hope you enjoyed looking through these with me. I know I had a lot of fun. This has been sitting in my closet for the last year, and I just didn't really have any reason to pull it out, and I'm happy that I can show this to everybody.